Hello. Saturday, the 19th of August. I'm filming this early just because I was in the mood. 7:15. And Shibby says hi. And this is Riki from Riki Like Magic. And yeah, the title of this I will clarify immediately. Because it's not as if I've been getting comments about my body or anything. I've had a lovely week, wonderful working week. Been working really hard on all of my stuff. I've been making and creating, but because I've spent a lot of time by myself wandering around the house, thinking, I started to notice that I have a lot of self-image thoughts, mainly negative ones, which is bizarre because I am the strongest, the thinnest, the most flexible I've ever been, and the most kind of at home in my body that I've ever been. But yeah, I noticed that I was picking at myself and pulling at myself and checking myself out all the time. Like, I'm still doing that, but it's just good to notice and acknowledge. And then I started to think about all the comments that have ever been made about my body in my life. And like, there have been negative ones, but there have been mainly positive ones, or like people pointing stuff out about my body. And the body is like, it's like the biggest subject ever. You can talk about it, but I've just been kind of thinking, like, no matter if it's good or bad, you start to perceive your body as something to be viewed or perceived. So like, rather than living in your body every day and just doing your thing, and you just start to see it as something to be viewed, like when people make comments, or like, it's like, I'm in the visual arts, so I dance and I make videos, so I watch myself dance all the time. And I think, especially because I've been getting thinner and stronger, I expect, this is really weird, I expect my body to turn into something that I'm used to seeing in media. I've like muscled up and gotten much in time. So it was really strange for me to realize that I expected myself to look like bodies that I see in media every day. And then I was like, but my body isn't like the girls that are chosen for advertising and for modeling and for films. And you just don't see my body type around that much, which is fine. But I've just been thinking about that today, this week. Like, I have giant hamstrings. Like, the muscles on the back of my legs are big. And like, I'm just strong. And I suppose I want to call myself out on that now. And to kind of accept and acknowledge the body that I have. 'Cause it's wonderful. Like, I really try and take care of myself more and more now these days, because I realize how much my body does for me. So in doing that, there's this feedback and there's this cyclical, like, I serve it more, it starts to serve me more. It's weird I'm talking about it like it's separate, but it's home. So I didn't want to be thinking about my home as if it needs to lose a bit more fat there and it needs to look better there and blah, blah, blah. And I've never been one for weighing or goal weights or anything. It doesn't work for me because it just doesn't work for me psychologically. What works for me actually to lose weight and to get just to get thinner, I mean, what works for me is that can't be the goal. Getting thinner can't be the goal, because then I just start weeping. So what the goal for me is if I want to like get a handstand, or if I want to be able to do this, or if I want to be able to plank for this long, I'm gonna work. And then through the work to reach a goal so that my body becomes more functional and fun and strong and like able, then the byproduct is losing weight, which is lovely. So yeah, I just wanted to share that today. That like, my body is not for you. That you is actually this creation that I've made in my head. Sometimes I walk around going, oh, that can't look nice and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, for who? Saturday, 19th of August, something like 7:20. And Shibby says bye. Remember, you are who you choose to be. And today I choose to love myself. If you like this video, you can like it, subscribe, ring the little bell to give you all the notifications, share it with your friends, and you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat.